Alright, additional by the one so Gusu Eti Ayomu TV. It's on say Ayomu TV in ßempah anyhow. Na another year me no kwasai die na nse yenya entiye abamon say so say Burkina Faso omo president Ibrahim Traore abande Ghana for say omo ko Burkina akofan toes omo ko ton toes so ya bandi wo mu achese enya asem ketwa kra ewo media so na ehonsem astati a circulate a ebi abeka mabobo aso enchemu aba achese Kwame Nkrumah time omo sisi factories na omudi sa adwuma mbati ye abande ye de ena chese ye di ye ni ekotua amanfo die ena sese die akowie Ghana fo se ye mora mi enkotie ensem no ene ensem bi a ekoso efa Duncan Williams ene Kofi Oduro omo nsem a omo etna social media eka ye emra na MPP te aban so a chese NDC betna ye de kamia koye se ya zepe o manu ya ka o manu atuma o muntumi nkasa ye mo re mi nkotie nsemi na emba
the bigger issues now with immediate effect but for the about to ja a o mun say o mo kan say Burkina Faso war tomato processing industries industry their factories are processing tomato. Na ye wo mu tomato wo kwa ache ema factories no the tomato industry no ya na omo sa piwi na omo ye no omo tanya problems ni ade wo aninti abana trust din ya hwe mu se da bi amanfo ebeto tomato no di fi man mu dodo. People export tomato a lot from Burkina Faso. And so if that is the case, government no see with immediate effect and when we hear what's out here, amma obia export tomato and from free Burkina Faso until further notice. And the woman said that say Ghana cars at CCA a call Burkina some kofa tomato to nia oman perini na so for dem perivo aka e Burkina Faso man mu eka no e kire say yen to be in Burkina Faso say kwa kofa tomatoes until further notice. Omo semo a omo de atu dwaro no e be to dwa eni etie. Government has announced plans to engage authorities in neighboring Burkina Faso following a recent decision to suspend the export of fresh tomatoes, a development that is expected to affect supply and pricing within Ghana's domestic market. In a press release issued on Friday, March 20th, officials indicated that the move will be spearheaded by the Ministry of Trade, Agribusiness and Industry, working in collaboration with other relevant state institutions. Abato Ghana abasi yawo. The idea ajise yani Burkina mine sia. Nya ka cho se edwa samu ka samu bi emfom tomato bi nko Ghana yawo. Tomato hu ye be din o Ghana. Tomato bo ye be din o Ghana no. Ebe ehu. Enti we dey esramo. Burkina esramo. So ya ban no Ghana buy kopa Burkina buy tell. Says no, my kwani meto tomatoes. Yee. Nkrumah Ghana. Backyard garden Ghana. Oh.
Onza wa utwa intro ya uraho.
Hey. Tese yesi akwasre. Ye ko engage omo. Anya sa se omo toaso se omo ye sadia ebe hadwen pa. Enti obi a ejina eno no say Burkina Faso until further notice no mo bi ansi ba ni mo so be toto.
Once wa utwa interview uraho. How do you feel as a Ghanaian now? Minimum so na ye host with the greatest of respect. All the all kind kakra content ne kakra no. How do you feel as a Ghanaian? And to me be so asem san Nkrumah brofo no, do you still live by it? Black man is capable of managing his own affairs.
Capable of managing our
is it
own
true?
Affairs.
Is it true?
Are Burkina based no black men?
No. Or say me bisa Is it true? Some black man is capable of managing his own affairs.
It's true.
And the young call for when the only a black man for I jump papa be brain shed and
You go for way.
Gana for our leaders. I do now it goes back to leadership. I do it goes back to leadership. Your leaders are being proactive enough. Me say, if you are talking, well, then you may come and say, sometimes you need some kind of leaders to make sure that they can change everything, transform a certain kind of country from maybe a low level to a high level. That be an annual that now can do by a same cheme. What's airport to Quaira Crama baby or Kokro will be Ghana in a say, just often also Kana Ghana for needing when I wait a material to meet him. Reason being that they had leaders who were able to think outside the box. Make sure say, on me Buama correct my phone into a pediafra. Mejitum, say Ghana, you know Burkina Faso, your long-standing relationship when it comes to trade, you know, Mudim Komo, and it's Anomano. Offer, Obeje say, Ghana, when it comes to tomatoes, I said, Osikano, Yahu Dinani Burkina Faso. Yahu Dinani Burkina Faso. I'm really surprised. In the 1960s, already did Dr. Kwame Nkrumah SC tomato factory went. Now I employ 3,000 people. In 1970s, and I say a break in if you go to Palugu, near see tomato factory, and I'm not gonna say a good first, yeah, because I say a commandant tomato. To say a man for beer, I say a commandant, I say a commandant. And at that time, we were creating employment, the economy was in good position. But Ghanaians decided to make sure they were abandoning their own. And you see, Sabana Bria, and the money no mabia by say you cannot move outside your jurisdiction or domain to other countries to go and buy tomatoes and bring them. Okay? Many can say, if you look at my friend Burkina Faso, the fourth largest producer of tomatoes in West Africa. Fourth largest. And if you look at Burkina Faso, the fourth largest. Now in 2024, Ghana for tomato 360,000 metric tons. 360,000 metric tons. Now, Kasai, if you look at Ghana, Ghana imported 90% of tomatoes from Burkina Faso. 90% of tomatoes from Burkina Faso. Over here.
Tomatoes are more consuming.
Yes, 90%.
90% from
Burkina Faso. Now, if you look at annually, Scabia ye tomatoes, you know, ye cry any free water bag Ghana ha. A 400 million US. Ghana ni bien 10 ye. 400 million US dollars. Okay. 760 million Ghana cedis.
Meba. Me kasa sisi you know me wo ora kwakwanchi. Ono car owners and tomato traders association. O kan obi din omo mko Burkina cover tomato no ediba. Mira Mathieu.
So I'm opening what to say.
Nyamia do me we pa na bibia e boko de.
Ujani koja ye da sugo nyami go su shai. Etio so be bia wo bia loss. What da what etio.
Medase. Na ai yanka bi nhemu o Burkina fo yi ensam o mo de aba betu dwa se. Se wo mo makwam ye export tomatoes. Enfam free Burkina enko man fufuro biam. If the more industries are or more ankaza, Dani tomatoes nani, Edia Piri, these are other things, El Burkina ho. Na Mona Moko Kofaba. If you much as 90% of tomatoes are ye use to Ghana if you Burkina neighbor. Sabre Burkina Faso woman may acquire miracle country. Ya got any.
Say, Michiamotiofuina, Michiatifobia, Michiami Papa Mistamwa, Where filling station manager. Man, share a man, Papa Massa, I ask them all. Share 90% in the cry brew. Share the woman say. Tomatoes na ye dian Burkina no. Omo the dry season area, omo dam. Into omo yen touch now, omo yen ni this. Tenkrafo na ya, enkrafo ye wi a na bi e kwa afrawo. Afrawo fo ye wi a na bi e kwa Lagos. Lagos fo wi so means here. Enti sika de omo ji bi free ho ne eto omo niema na nse to rancham to ye ne ekokunku ye ma yi ne ye we se ekokunku ye ma yi bi ene e ba ye nti bibia pie afa de o apai no a ye toilet de letter ba say entos no ko ade aka no de ye
How many by yourself, sir? Imagine, sir. And my might identify the biggest problem within the NDC. Was only a short memory. And I am here at one part, I'm not to know when I saw came out with their numbers. Number 2 by a man. Now, more short memory, no. More answer for no. I'm why you say the NBBA. Oh, no, me. I'm not for my friend and go on title. I find people for. NBBA. What Timmy, what coming? Hey, Yantias, Babu Yada. Hey, there they see ye. I would go more the Ghana Makwasa for some Georges, some young leaders. Ida, now with the Suli line. What kind of Ghana is this? No, I just here. And then imagine say, oh no, I get coach. Oh no, yeah, so veterinary doctor. So veterinary, then there, oh no, I can't say. Some George. Kwasi aliu mama. And do one of my that will be something today. Aliu mama. Some George, Kwasi aliu. And then when you know who you did it. It's all these foolish guys. A kuja to black ko na. E to sa. E couldn't let the money bo amana. When my daddy be in Ghana.
And because of Mahama and boys in the school comment to me.
I'm telling you.
And I do Mahama and school comment to me. They don't want us to say these things.
La bibi. You see, but I want to say, I am here say. This is excellent. At the time, we carry 2022, 2023. In fact, this woman has to use the telecos, okay, to make sure that people register the Ghana card as well as this thing before other than that, they are not ready to do it. And yeah, obey yourself, sit you can tell their group. And discouraging come for the woman register. I the come classic catch a man from class MP from the say about Ghana. And then someone pass war.
Please, that was my hometown. Gomoa West. Almost say ASS, another according who's kind of about better more. It's not Oman registered.
And the hometown, the other coaches say, I want to my this one. Allah. It's clearly. And I'm here, don't say Dr. Bomia the Kaka. And there be a one who could the share instead that had to do with digital. What the Bomia to champion, no one can change the photo of the dictator. Oh, get a bit much, you know. I'm not dance around, sir. But trust me, I'm here best post. Because man is there. Mabu sab John Mama say for omuya skadi omuya campaign 2024 election omuya campaign. Mabu sa no. Mabu say can say Sami Jamfi. Mabu say can Sam George. After we pay kwan omudi be twa omuka. The party financiers are on their neck taking their money. So that's almost started creating a cancer. That kind of a cancer is scam. The first scam is big push. There's nothing like big push. I go find the new man, and I'll bet you, yeah. Some guy, there's one young guy they are taking over from Damboche MP, no. Mukai about this big pushy. What was the parliament? They couldn't tell us how much amount of money are they allocated every year. Then I told 10 billion. And they said the guy, no question that he want to know. In fact, can't say. Is he going to be in the form of installment? And that's on the business grounds. Or my actually. I don't move here. I won't say big push on your man. I might have back to a cancer re-registration. Only we got a sticker. And I am there. And now it's a slow issue. One year, all that. No, I can't say, me and 5 more men. I'm about to respond. And I'm very happy the way the former ministers and stakeholders, the way they have been responding to some of the allegations, And we are catching that cancer, Sam George said. You see, you can go and do your ßempah, okay? What do I say? No one will be. We don't care. But as far as governance is concerned, and you about AMBU, and you about DDO, have a maturity, that's with experience. That is why you also doing the MPP fraternity, it is always about experience. We are not going to, allocate whoever to come and manage our leadership. One, at least, you don't have any experience, exposure. And that's what, has been the difference between we and the NDC. So, okay, yeah. You saw one, if you almighty at the tomb, you didn't send a posse, send a point, and none of them. Because you cannot get that kind of experience, without passing through some certain training. And then come back to say, I can say, they're not prefer, And yeah, the NDC, how can this person could be the whole business of health? How? What an insult. Or buy or more food or more freezing public account. Okay, or more finding employment. Then I said they be from one country one and assist to another. They have nothing to do. They'll be circulating around, trying to even want to push some of us, I mean, to exercise our hunger. But how long would they keep doing that? But I didn't say, and then I maybe when you are my friend, my boo, friends be quite human, they be able to call you, also be quite human. I won't campaign in the interest of Ghana, no. And I could say, you know what tea or pep, I could have ready, or probably take ready on Yamini. I will not all check your question. And with all the respect to the Australian cancer MPP for, you see, the MCA in a that kind of principle of patience that we don't have as a political party, and high. And I'm going to adapt. I'm going to buy and I say 49.3 billion. And then I'm saying 61.3 billion. In one year, you don't have a crowd 12 billion, I think. So 1 times, got 4 times, 4 times, I mean, 4 times 12, I think, 48 billion. So with very soon, no, these are kind of debt that is being inherited. And slowly, no, some GDP now for the building man, no, nominal value that of the cancer rate, he is not declining.
Yeah. All crash your economy, no.
And then, send your punk, the strength of her mouth. So now be and now American price, I I think from 3, I got 5, I got 6. One of my colleagues, I was saying, Uncle Fell in the time from $40 to $65. America, no. Not talk of Ghana. Very soon, I say, but by not take a trouble, say, hey, Woody, what guns and one deal, right? Would have to so in case of emergency. Now, how say, and then if eventually the emergency has come, no, you guys are still adding a one cancer, one kilo or whatever on each and on each and every pump. Now you are still adding more. That's because of living high in Ghana. What is going on? Instead of they will try to find a way or make that subsidize it, now I'm mad, ordinary Ghanaian, no more how, no, they are not ready to do it.